Hi netizens, quick question. 2023 WAEC. Manu is 4 times the age of his son, Adu. 7 years ago, the sum of their ages was 76 years. How old is Adu? This is a case of the age of a father and what? Son. And the father is 4 times the age of the son. So we do not know the age of the son. We do not know the age of the father. But 7 years ago, we were told that the sum of their ages is what? 76. So with that, we can also use that to get the solution. So the first thing I need to do is to denote the age of the son by what? X. So we can say, let Adu's age, Adu is the what? The son. Is it Adu or Adu? So let the Adu's age be what? X. Having understood that a father's age is 4 times the age of Adu, and we know that Adu's age is now what? X. So that's going to be 4 times what? X. So, and the father is, what's the father's name? Manu. The father, the father's age in brackets what? Manu. Let it be what? 4 times the age of the son. That gives us what? 4x. Additionally, we are told that 7 years ago, the summation of their ages was what? 76 years. So that would be an important, information. At the same time, still take the cognizance of the fact that this X is the age of the sun. In other words, it's still the current age of the sun. So 7 years ago, for the sun, it will be X minus what? 7. Then that of the father, it will be what? 4x minus 7. Then the sum of their ages was what? 76. So we need to add 4x minus 7. Then we equate it to what? 76. That becomes, in a bracket, x minus 7, which is the age of the sun 7 years ago, plus 4x minus 7, which is the age of the father 7 years ago. Then we get what? 76. Now, let us add up. X will give us what? 5x. Minus 7 will give us what? Minus 14. Then equal to 76. Next thing we need to do is to add 14 to both sides. 5x will equal to what? 76 plus 14. 5x will be equal to 76 plus 14 will give us what? 90. Then we divide both sides by 5. X is equal to 18. So x, which is the age of the sun, is what? 18. In other words, the sun's age is what? 18. So that is the age of what? Adu. Because that is what the question is. How old is Adu? Adu is 18 years old. If you want to get the age of the father, you say 18 times what? 4. Yes, so that is it. But from the question, how old is son? The son is what? 18 years old. Please like, comment, and share. Bye for now.